In 49 BC, after Julius Caesar had retaken a Rome that had been abandoned by the corrupt Senate, he made the difficult decision to march to Spain in hopes that he could achieve a quick victory over Pompey's Spanish legions. His efforts were rewarded, and in the summer of the same year he received the surrender of Lucius Afranius and Marcus Petreius and their legions. The two commanders were then made to come before Caesar and his troops, where he gave this speech. "No one in the whole army has less right to complaints and self-pity than you. All the rest acted as they should. I did, in that I refused to fight, even when conditions, time, and place were suitable, in order to avoid, as far as possible, prejudicing the chances of peace. My army did, since even when they were subjected to outrage, and some of their members were killed, they preserved and protected the men they had in their power. Your army did, since of their own initiative they sought a reconciliation, thinking that thereby they ought to have regard for the lives of all their comrades. Thus, the part played by all sections was a compassionate one. You alone shrank from peace. It was you who did not observe the conventions of a truce and a conference. You who brutally put to death guileless men who had been deceived by the offer of a chance to talk. And so you have suffered the fate that commonly befalls those who are stubborn and arrogant. You are now forced to have recourse to the very thing you spurned only a little while ago, and indeed to beg for it. I do not now intend to take advantage of your humiliation and of the present circumstances so as to increase my own resources. I require only the disbanding of those armies which you have maintained against me these many years. I say against me, for it was for no other reason that 6 legions were sent to Spain, and a 7th enrolled here, and so many large fleets prepared, and experienced commanders sent in to lead them. None of these preparations was intended for the pacification of Spain, or the administration of the province. It has been at peace for a long time, and had no need of them. All these preparations have been going on for a long time, to attack me. To attack me, a new kind of military command has been created, in which the same person can stay at the gates of Rome and supervise politics in the city, and at the same time hold command for so many years, in absence of 2 provinces fully equipped for war. To attack me, the rights of the magistrates have been tampered with, so that instead of governors being sent out immediately after being praetors and consuls, as has always happened, they are now approved and elected by a small clique. To attack me, the plea of age has been disregarded, and men who have already done good service in earlier wars have been called out again to command troops. I alone have been denied the right always accorded to all commanders. That is, the right of coming home, after successful campaigns, with some honor, or at least without disgrace, and disbanding one's army. Nonetheless, I have borne all this patiently, and I shall go on doing so, nor do I intend in the present instance to take your army and keep it myself, although I could do that perfectly easily, but merely to see to it that you will not have an army to use against me. This is my one and final condition for peace.